Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Tylord, and I am finally back with more Let's Play World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. This is my Death Knight mini-series, as I'm calling it, as I'm playing through the starting zone of all Death Knights here. And we're starting off this episode here at the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. We have the quest, A Cry for Vengeance, to turn in immediately here to Knight Commander Plaguefist. They're only flesh and bone, no match for the Scourge. We didn't find any of our brothers, but we did stumble upon something special. Oh, special how? A special surprise. We got here, tore the place apart, and we're headed toward the prison house. We weren't expecting what we found in there, Tylord. Seems the Crusade's been real busy. That whole thing is full of Argent Dawn prisoners. Most of them were already dead by the time we arrived, but a few were still breathing. I was about to go in there and execute the rest of them, but I think you should have the honors. In particular, there's a real feisty Forsaken in there, and I think you'll take great pleasure in executing. Alright, my dude, let's go. Antoine Brack. Well, that name doesn't ring an immediate bell. My goodness, there are lots of prisoners here. Antoine Black, here he is right here. Antoine Brack. Come to finish the job, have you? Yes, it appears I have. Any last words? Ironic, isn't it? To be killed. This dialogue is taking forever. Tylord? Yes, it is I, Tylord. Who are you, Antoine Brack? Tylord, I recognize that decay anywhere. What have they done to you, Tylord? What do you mean, what have they done to me? You don't remember me? We were humans once. Long ago. Long ago, until Lordaeron fell to the Scourge. Your transformation to a Scourge zombie came shortly after my own. Not long after that, our minds were freed by the Dark Lady. A pact was made, brother. Jesus Christ, he's talking so fast. We vowed vengeance against the Lich King for what he had done to us. We battled the Scourge and... Oh, Jesus Christ. Blah, 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 blah. We battled the Scourge's Forsaken, pushing them back into the Plague Lands and freeing Tirisfal. You and I were champions of the Forsaken. Listen to me, Tylord. You must fight against the Lich King's control. He is a monster that wants to see his world, our world, in ruin. Don't let him use you to accomplish his goals. Again, you were once a hero, and you can be again. Fight, damn you! Fight his control! Knight Commander Plaguefist, what's going on in there? What's taking so long, Tylord? Oh, nothing. I was just slaying my boy. There's no more time for me. I'm done for. Finish me off, Tylord. Do it or they'll kill us both. Tylord, remember Tirisfal. This world is worth saving. Do it, Tylord. Put me out of my misery. Oh no, my boy! You're my boy, Antoine. You're my boy. Felt good, didn't it? You're not one of them anymore, Tylord. You're Scourge. You're one of us. Forever. A sort of homecoming. Return to Thessarian at the Scarlet Tavern. Return to Thessarian with news of your victory. Alright. Yeah, I guess it is sort of a homecoming. Sort of. And with it, he's actually going to give us another signet. We already have 2 blues, but this signet is more of a... I guess you would call it a bit of a tanking item, because the Insignia of the Scourge is more of a PvP item, and we're not really doing any PvP immediately. But here it is right here. Another Scourge victory! These Scarlet Dogs have nowhere left to run and hide. Alright, and Orbaz has finally come up with a plan. While you were out burning churches and murdering vermin, I've been busy formulating a plan. The Scarlet Courier is scheduled to pass by the Scarlet Overlook within the hour. The Overlook is 200 paces up here. So we have his disguise, a makeshift cover. We're planting this makeshift cover for us to hide behind, only usable at the Scarlet Overlook. So this is a signet of the Dark Brotherhood that we just picked up. Increases our parry rating by 200 and a chance on parrying an attack to gain 120 strength for 10 seconds. God damn, that's pretty good. It's almost like... What would you say it's almost like? It's almost like a Crusader enchant on our weapon. Only the proc only happens on a chance when so when we parry an attack, there's a small chance. I don't know how small or large it is, but there's a small chance that that we parry an attack. So let's go ahead and plop down. So all these mobs over there, the Scarlet Champions leading down to the docks, to the 3 ships they have out there, the 3 vessels and the docks, the water out there. They're all elite mobs, so we can't go take those fools down because they'd kill us instantaneously. So this is our makeshift cover right here. We're hidden behind this fucking apple tree. Jesus Christ, look at this thing, dude. That's ridiculous. What? What a strange tree. I must investigate. What's this? This isn't a tree at all. Guards! Guards! I didn't even see that. That's just my bad. I thought he was attacking us out of nowhere. I didn't even see the dialogue that had happened. So we were supposed to ambush him. Ambush at the Overlook. I thought there was a little more dialogue that happens, but Jesus Christ. What a strange tree. Let me go investigate. This isn't a tree at all. It's fucking cardboard and crayons. Crayola. Holy shit. That's pretty funny. So we ambush him, and we pick up his belongings, and we also pick up the Scarlet Courier's message. This is to the High General. The armies of Hearthglen and Tearsfall are less than a day's ride from New Avalon. We ride with the light shining upon our backs and the wind at our heels. Soon the Scourge will have to contend with the full might of the Scarlet Crusade. Alright, here's the information. You're going to miss a courier, and then I'm going to be forced to kill you. Well, guess what? I did it, Dab. I'm dabbing on you. You're a fucking hater, and I dab on all haters. Far and wide. Alright, now for the second part of the plan. You're going to deliver this message right into the hands of the High General. That's what the clothes are for. Oh, really? The message must reach Abindus. We do not want to draw their suspicion. They must continue under the assumption that everything is going as they planned. You will don the Scarlet Courier's clothes and, with the help of some dark magic, take on the form of the courier. Abindus is at King's Harbor, southeast of the Overlook. Drop off the message and get as much information out of her as you can. She will tell us what we need to know about the Crimson Dawn. You got it, my dude. Oh, damn! There it is! Scarlet Crusade disguise. We're disguised as the Scarlet Courier. So now I think all these Scarlet Crusade mobs should be friendly to us. Hell yeah, son! And we have a couple more unspent talents that I can go ahead and put into points here. I forgot to get Corpse Dust, so I still don't have my Raise Dead ability. Fuck. That's my bad. That was something I was supposed to do off screen between last episode and this episode, but I didn't. The fucking makeshift, the inconspicuous tree is still there. That's hilarious. Desecration, your Plague Strike and Scourge Strikes cause the desecrated ground effect. Targets in the area are slowed by 20% by the grasping arms of the dead. That's pretty good, but that's more of a PvP ability, I guess. Same thing with magic suppression here. You take 2% less damage from all magic. Reaping, whenever you hit with Bloodstrike or Pestilence, there is a 100% chance when you put all 3 points in that Blood Rune becomes a Death Rune when it activates. Death Runes count as Blood, Frost, or Unholy Runes. I really like that ability, so let's go with that. And we can come back up here and put our last point into Impurity. And now, our next talent point, so we can go down into this next tier of talents here. So this is the High General himself, along with the High Abbot Langdrin, and Bishop Street, and all these other NPCs, mobs, that have names, specific names. Torturer Lecraft, Commander Jordan, Lead Cannoneer Zirhut, and Foreman Kaliki. Now, try and remember all these names, especially High General Abindus, because these are all mobs we will encounter again. And I just want to touch on this briefly. Can I not zoom out? Continent, Northrend. There we go. Eventually, later on, once we get to, where is it, Dragonblight? There is it Dragonblight, or is it, it's not Howling Fjord, it's not Burning Tundra, it must be Dragonblight. There is a little spot, and I think it's right here. I think it's this little peninsula in Northrend on Dragonblight, and I forget what it's called, but eventually the Scarlet Crusade do escape our clutches right here from King's Harbor. They do escape our grasp, and they go and they start New Hearthglen, I'm pretty sure is what the little area is called in Dragonblight. So all these NPCs that you see here, Blacksmith Goodman, Captain Sheely, Blacksmith, I already said Blacksmith, Stable Master Mercer, these are all mobs that we face off again later on the continent or Northrend. So this is just like a little what's to come here. Where have you been? You are 2 hours late. We were about to send a courier out to the High Commander. Well, here's the message, my lady. Damn it, the armies of Hearthglen and Tearsfall must not reach New Avalon. The Scourge will slaughter them all. Listen well, courier, the Scarlet lands are lost. New Avalon and Havonshire are overrun by the Scourge. The specter of death looms overhead and threatens to overtake us at any moment. Return to Galvar with this message. Turn your armies around and prepare your ships for the travel to the frozen wastes. When we next meet, it will be in Northrend. Give this to Galvar. He She gives us our journal! Holy shit, her fucking personal journal! It will explain everything. The Scarlet Crusade is no more! Long live the Scarlet Onslaught! So, the Path of Redemption is what she gives us. And she has no fucking idea that we... I'm on a fucking Death Knight mount. And she doesn't even notice that I'm not even a courier. I'm a Death Knight. What a dumbass. So this is her journal, Path of Redemption. And she's talking about how she's gone crazy. The voice whispered to her. Apparently she thinks it's the light, or God, so to speak. But it's not. She's just hearing voices in her head. This fucking journal is 7 pages long, and I'm not reading all of it. So let's head back to Orbaz's Bloodbane and turn this quest in. Hell yeah. So she is giving us the information. She expects us to go to Galvar and say, you know, turn your armies around. Because she thinks we're a Scarlet Crusade courier, but we're not. We're not going to give them that message. We're going to let the armies come, and we're going to, you know, pounce on them, ambush them all, kill them all. Fuck these humans. Here it is. He laughs. What is this? Some child's coloring book? He flips through the journal. What rubbish. This is the Crimson Dawn. They sail to their deaths. Let us turn our focus to the encroaching armies. Scarlet armies approach. We must prepare for the encroaching armies, High Lord. You will take what you have discovered to High Lord Morgraine at once. I will open a portal directly to Acaris. Step inside and it will transport you. Give High Lord Morgraine Abindus' journal as well. Perhaps he'll find it useful. So I'm going to get rid of this disguise here, if I can. Jesus Christ, I guess I can't. Make haste, High Lord. Use the portal. Dab. There it is. So the Scarlet Crusade disguise fades, and we are back here in the Hall of Command. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in to the High Lord, Darian Mograine. Scarlet armies approach. You did what? You have become an instrument of doom, Death Knight. We will ravage these approaching armies and raise the dead as our own. And we get to our second to last item piece here. All we're missing now is the headpiece, but we got the blood-soaked Serenite plated Spalders. Hell yeah, son. The Scarlet Apocalypse. Seek out the Lich King at Death's Beach. Or Breach, excuse me. What is this? The trap has been sprung, Death Knight. The armies of Hearthglen and Tearsfall have arrived just in time to see the Enclave in flames. If they turn back now, they fight us with their backs turned. He shakes his head. No, they have only one option, which has only one outcome. Apocalypse. Hell yeah. What is this quest? Lord Thorval has a quest for us back here. I didn't even see this dude. Jesus Christ, look at this fucking abomination. Look at all these abominations! Oh my god, this is disgusting. It's hanging from a fucking butcher's hook from the ceiling.
Speak your peace.
The power of blood, frost, and unholy. Okay, that's it. I guess we just turned that in, and ding dong, boys and girls, we've leveled! Level 58. Hell yeah, we can go to fucking the Outlands now. Woo-wee! Okay. But before we do that, obviously, let's seek training. Blood Boil and Chains of Ice. Those are two new abilities we pick up at 58. At 57, actually off screen from last episode, I picked up Mind Freeze. We got Frost Presence, and I got a couple of Rune Forging runes. Rune of Spell Breaking and Rune of Spell Shattering. And we also have 7 more unspent talent points. Holy shit. Before we leave, though, I keep forgetting to do this. Let's head down. I think we need to head down here. To the Heart of Acaris and speak with... Who do we speak with? Alchemist Karloff. Corpse Dust Vendor. This is who we're here to see, boy. Give me that corpse dust. So let's go ahead and summon our little boy. Our little corpsey, our little ghoulie boy. Worm Muncher. Hell fucking yeah. My dude munches on worms. How about you? How about you? What does your pet do? What does your little doggo do? Does it munch on worms? I don't think so. Oh, fuck. Hello there, Worm Muncher. Jesus Christ, that's funny. So he has 4 abilities here. Let me go into his spellbook here. Claw, Gnaw, Huddle, and Leap. So let's see here. So I think Claw is his main attack, main damage dealing ability. There's also Gnaw. Chew a limb off the target, stunning for 3 seconds and dealing damage. This has a 1-minute cooldown. Leap, which has a 20-second cooldown. Leap behind the target. Behind the targeted friend or enemy. Friend or enemy. I can have him leap on this dude? That's pretty funny. So it's almost like a charge ability. But it's called leap, obviously. And then the last one is Huddle. Costs 10 energy. Has a 45-second cooldown. Go into defensive crouch, reducing damage taken from melee attacks, range attacks, and spells by 50%. So it's almost like Cower. Like the Hunter Pet's ability. Cower, which reduces damage taken, but it also reduces his movement speed. So we have 7 more talent points. We can pick up Ghoul Frenzy. I think I like that a lot. We've learned a new spell. Hide Omen. Omen is a threat meter. By the way, that's an add-on I use. Improved Unholy Presence. I don't have it Unholy Presence yet. I think we picked that up later, around level 70, if I'm not mistaken, or like 68. Something like that. I could go for Desolation. What is this here? Your blood strikes cause you to deal 5% additional damage with all attacks for the next 20 seconds. I'm going to go back up here and look at what I haven't picked up yet from up here. I like Outbreak, increasing the damage done of Plague Strike and Scourge Strike. And I think we need one more talent to let us drop down into the next tier. So what should we go for? Unholy Command? Or On a Pale Horse? Or Morbidity? Or Dirge. Your Death Strike, Plague Strike, and Scourge Strike generate 2.5 additional runic power. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're kidding me. The Lich King is fucking inside. He should be standing on top of this fucking podium here, overlooking the entire thing, but he's glitched down inside the podium. That's pretty funny. I think that's fucking hilarious. Let's go with... God, I don't know. I think I should pick up Improved Unholy Presence anyway, because I'm going to be using Unholy Presence. While in Blood Presence or Frost Presence, you retain 8% increased movement speed from Unholy Presence, and your runes finish their cooldowns 5% faster in Unholy Presence. Let's go with that for now. Our movement speed, I mean, I guess should be increased by 8%, possibly. Possibly not. I'm not entirely sure. But now that we're in the next tier of talents, what do we got here? Crypt Fever. Your diseases also cause Crypt Fever, increasing disease damage taken by the target, and eventually that lets us get Ebon Plaguebringer. But I really like Bone Shield, so let's grab that, and let's again pick up Crypt Fever here. So Bone Shield is a little self-buff. Let's see here. Bone Shield we can pick up right there. And what was the other thing we just picked up? Anything? Nothing. Ghoul Frenzy. Let's do this right here. Let's move these over here. You can hear my little pupper, my little doggo barking in the back. So this right here, Ghoul Frenzy costs 1 Unholy Rune, grants 25% haste for 30 seconds, and heals it for 60% of its maximum health. That's for our pet. And Bone Shield here costs 1 Unholy Rune, but we surround ourselves with 3 swirling bones. While at least 1 bone remains, I take 20% less damage from all sources and deal 2% more damage with all attacks, spells, and abilities. Very nice. Each damaging attack that lands consumes 1 bone, lasts 5 minutes, has a 1 minute cooldown. So it's quite a long cooldown, if you ask me, for a buff ability. The Scarlet Apocalypse. You have served me well, Tylord. The mark of the Scourge has been burned into these scarlet lands. You have reaped death and destruction for as far as the eye can see, and delivered to me the last of the Scarlet armies. It is now time to finish what you started. An end to all things. He's commanded us to eradicate the Scarlet Crusade. Use the Horn of the Frostbrood to call forth a Frostbrood Vanquisher, and with it slay 150 Scarlet Crusaders and destroy 10 Scarlet Ballistae. But be careful of the Ballistae. Here we go, we're on the Frostbrood Vanquisher, hell yeah. We need to be careful of the Scarlet Ballistae. Ballista? Ballistae? That's the plural of ballista, isn't it? Ballistae. Because they fire their little weapons at us. I think they're going to be spawned in on top of... there it is. I think they're going to aggro us right now. These Scarlet Ballistas. We need to use our whoa, 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 whoa! Just like that. You see that? You see them fire the Scarlet Ballista at us? We need to strafe. We need to strafe these big boys. Woo, woo, woo! Jesus Christ! And they're firing all their little tiny little bows and arrows at us, like it's gonna do anything to us. But we can just run around, strafing, hitting them with our only damage dealing ability. Our main attack is what's it called here? The Frozen Death Bolt. So these ballistas, these ballistae, take 2 to be destroyed. And eventually, if we get hit with a lot of attacks and abilities from these Scarlet Crusade, which is unlikely because I'm a fucking god gamer, but if that does happen, holy Jesus, we can swoop down and pick up one of these Scarlet Crusade, and I'll actually show you what happens when we do. Devour Humanoid. So here's a Tears Fall Crusader. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna devour him. You see I have him in my mouth, and I'm eating him until he's fully consumed. And I have just eaten him. I just vored him. We vored him. Hell yeah. For all those fucking vor fetishists out there, the Devour Humanoid. We vored him. Hell fucking yeah. So what that does is it has an 8-second cooldown, so we can use it a lot. But we devour a Scarlet Crusader to refill our mana. So that's why we can spam Frozen Death Bolt constantly, over and over and over again. So now we've destroyed at least to 10 ballistae, I think that's how you pronounce it. Ballistae, I'd say. So now we need to kill 40 more Scarlet Crusaders, and we can just fly around the entirety. I think no one's at the New Avalon Town Hall. It's in flames. It's being destroyed. But we need to fly around and destroy. Can we go over here? Tyr's Hand? Yeah, I guess so. There's no one over there. But we could go over there if we wanted to. So it's just back in New Avalon. Just have to wait for all these mobs to respawn, I guess. Anything over here? No, it's just Havenshire Farm. Oh, there are some right here. Hell yeah. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Guess I don't have to cut away. Or maybe I did. Who knows? Return to the Lich King. Yeah. Let's return to the Lich King. These rampaging abominations are so good. You are no match for the Scourge. Leave vehicle. And we can... Oh, there he is. He's back up on his little podium. He's fixed, boys and girls. He's fixed. So there's Prince Keliseth and Prince Valinar. And we can talk to the Lich King.
To your master.
Kneel, champion. I place this helm upon your head to complete your terrifying visage. Visage? Any that dare look upon your dark countenance will know that death comes. Let none stand so boldly against your king, so as to face your merciless wrath, Tylord. There remains only one final task. He looks west. Lights Hope Chapel. The Lich King's command. The Scarlet Enclave is no more. What remains of the Crusade will be dealt with in Northrend. We now turn all of our efforts to the Lights Hope Chapel. No longer will this affront to your master be allowed to exist. I have issued my final command. Scourge, Commander Thalanar waits your arrival at the edge of Broman Mill. Go northwest through the cave into the noxious glade, and take the path leading out of the glade to the mill. Do not fail me, Tylord.
Go forth and...
I will not, Faja. Papa! Papa! There it is, the great helm of the Scourge Champion. Holy shit, look at this thing, dude! This armor set is now complete. We've got all blues, and I must say, I'm looking real fucking sexy, and strong, and dank, and every other term you want to use. That's me. That's your boy right here. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Let me flex on these fools. Ooh, so strong. Oh, I flexed at the Lich King. Whoops. I'm sorry, Papa. Do not destroy me in one fucking snap of your fingers. Don't Thanos me. I'm not ready to be vanquished or vanished. So, with that being finished, we have 6 more talent points. Hell yeah, dude. Let's put those in Crypt Fever. Let's just put the last one in Improved Unholy Presence. And with that, we can pick up Scourge Strike. Finally, we can pick up Wandering Plague. So when your diseases damage an enemy, there is a chance equal to your melee crit strike chance that they will cause an additional 33% damage to the target, and all enemies within 8 yards. Ignores the target under the effect of a spell that is cancelled by taking damage. Or Ebon Plaguebringer, your Crypt Fever morphs into Ebon Plague, which causes magic damage. It increases magic damage taken by 4%, in addition to increasing disease damage taken. Improves your critical strike chance with weapons and spells by 1% at all times. So let's pick that up, because I really like increased crit strike chance. In case you guys couldn't tell, but we did pick up Scourge Strike. I like that a lot. It's a good ability. Essentially, I wouldn't say it replaces Plague Strike, but essentially it replaces Plague Strike. It costs 1 Unholy and 1 Frost Rune, so I'm putting it in between Plague Strike and Icy Touch. But essentially, it's just a much better Plague Strike. That's why it costs 2 runes instead of 1. But at any point in time where it's like, I don't have an extra frost rune to use for it, I can just use the unholy rune on Plague Strike if I need to finish off an enemy. So that's that, and that's gonna do it for this episode. Yeah, this has been I think episode 4. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We are 1 episode away from finishing off the Death Knight starting zone, and let me tell you, whoo boy, I definitely saved the best for last. This final quest here at the starting zone over at Lights Hope Chapel is a doozy. It's one hell of a quest. A lot of fun. If you guys have never leveled up a Death Knight, never gone through the starting zone, let me just tell y'all, it's incredible. It's such an experience, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's gonna go down next time on this channel. So stay tuned. And as always, you know, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play series so far, because it's been a lot of fun to play through as a Death Knight, one of my favorite starting zones. I know I've mentioned this before of all time, but look how fucking incredible I look. Look at this armor set, man. Look at the fucking... Look at... I wouldn't say the resources, but look at the I mean, look what all the fucking Blizzard did, the designers did to implement the Death Knight class. I love it. A lot of people don't like the Death Knight class. Obviously, you know, in PvP, it was a little too OP, but all in all, I think it was a good addition to the game. Shook things up, that's for sure. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you all. I love your support. It means the world to me. So until next time, stay tuned. And as always, I hope y'all stay classy. And peace out.